Hello, welcome. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Hi Matt. Hi Yumi. Hi Taiturel. Hi Ike. Hi Pan Pan. Hi Posho. And hi to everybody else. How are you? I'm not sure. Doing fine. As I said, I want to apologize for whatever noise you'll be hearing coming from the kitchen. Unfortunately, it's out of my control. I kinda had a small fight with my mom to come here and stream because she was reading on the sofa and she kept on shuffling around, turning pages, and with the ASMR and the gain turned up very high. Basically, you can hear every single movement she makes. So I tried to ask her if she could go to bed, and she said no. And she didn't even move until the very last minute when I asked her again to at least please change room, because it may not be important to her what I'm doing, but it is to me, and I think I deserve a little bit of respect, And thankfully she complied. Dragonblade 21315, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the member gang. How are you? Hi Clicky, welcome. Good evening. How are you doing? Furthermore, my friend replied to me, so I shall have my PS4 back soon, hopefully, so I can play Bloodborne again. I won't be streaming it. I don't have a capture card, so I can't even do ASMR Bloodborne roleplay. Well, no, I could do a roleplay actually, a Bloodborne roleplay. Oh, and there it is with the moving part. I keep on moving on my chair, so no, I really miss Bloodborne. It's a great game, my favorite game ever, and I'm hoping it will come on PC, because I will for sure play it if it comes on PC. And I don't care if most people are here for ASMR. If Bloodborne gets ported on PC, you can bet your rest I will be streaming it. I have 1000 plus hours on that game on the PS4. I love Bloodborne. I don't think you guys really comprehend how much I love that game. Maybe one day I'll be doing a Bloodborne explanation ASMR stream. Oh, you know what? It could be interesting. I could be doing some gaming nights where I explain to you the lore about my favorite games in ASMR, of course. Hello Taitura, welcome. I think it would be a nice thing. It would be very nice. I could talk about Bloodborne and Dark Souls and all of the other games that I like so much, and that people usually kind of ignore. Hello Nino, welcome. How are you doing, Nino? Happy to hear that. I can't wait for more people to come before making a poll and deciding what we're gonna do tonight. So I think I'll do what I did yesterday. So we'll be doing something that you guys choose for the first 2 hours, and then in the last hour I will be reading you pen pal like yesterday. Zashan, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome, welcome raiders. Nino, can you shut Zashan out? Thank you so much. Carbone, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang. How are you? Hello. Oh, thank you for the follow, Zashan. Welcome to the Vampire Gang, I appreciate it. How was your stream, by the way? What were you doing? Hello, Angel Yume. And hello, Starcup. Welcome. Were you doing a ASMR too, Zachan? I'm happy to hear that you're doing good. Did you have the first ASMR stream? How did it go? I hope that you had a very cozy stream and that it all went fine. My first ASMR stream was a disaster. It was very scuffed. I mean, they're still kinda stuffed, but that's a secret. Let's pretend I know what I'm doing. Starcup909, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang. Oh, yeah, right. He's right. I will introduce myself. I usually do that by default, but I forgot. Hello, I am Hanzo-Chan, a vampire queen. I mainly stream ASMR. I have a very small brain, but a big heart. Welcome. My brain is also very smooth, if you're wondering. Tonight, well, besides the last hour, I usually make chat choose what they wanna do, which is usually a mix of like chatting and triggers or requests. And in the last hour, I will be reading a book called Pen Pal. Hello, Justilian, welcome. No, it's not flat, it's smooth. They're different things. Oh, thank you, Yuma. Thank you so much. I drew it, and a friend of mine rigged it. Yoshino Art made the rigging. It's in the credits in my description on Twitch. Yes. My whole mother. I mean, it's not that. It's not much. It's not very design original. I mean, I think the best part is the face. But alright. This is my whole outfit. Seems like you wanted to see it. Usually I stream very close, I could say, to the camera, because it feels a little bit more, how can I say, personal? Yeah, because I'm whispering. So, the closer I am, the better. Oh, it's okay, Yume, don't worry. Thank you for passing by, though. Have a great evening. It's okay, Ikea. It happened to me and actually a couple of friends more than once. There are especially people from Italy. Like, it's something that I've seen, and a good 80% of the time said that someone doesn't speak English, it's from Italy. It's so weird. Like, there's a problem in Italy, I'm not gonna deny it. Not a lot of people know not even basic English. Like, there's a lack of skills into speaking English here in Italy that it's extremely weird, because you'd be thinking people would want to learn at least English, since it's like the language, the most talked language, besides Chinese, of course, but like Chinese is much harder to learn now. And here in Italy, a lot of people just don't seem to know it. They don't, despite we have like a lot of hours. Like, we have I think 2 to 3 mandatory hours. I think there are 3 each week, and English gets taught since elementary school, and now they give you exercises when you're in kindergarten as well, like, you know, those simple books and stuff, and they encourage you to learn English. And it's like they're trying to teach you English since you're a little kid. And despite that, a lot of people grow up in Italy without not even understanding the basics. And it's like so weird to me, at least, because I didn't even have to study. Like, I literally started watching PewDiePie with Italian subtitles, and then once I was a bit more confident with my English, I started watching his videos without subtitles. Like, I would just go to his channel and watch his videos, and then the more I practiced, also by using DeviantArt, like, the more I practiced, the better I became, you know. Oh, the French too. Yeah, I knew that when we've been to French, I was a kid, but I remember, like, when we went to Disneyland, there were a lot of people trying to communicate in English, and because they didn't speak French, and like a lot of employees were like, huh? What? It's so weird. Like, I don't know, I think we just have a lot of people that don't really care about language in general. It's kinda stupid. Learn French from manga and English from movies at home because family, but it's American English. Yeah, I've learned American English as well, because besides PewDiePie, I started watching Markiplier. Cry when the controversy wasn't known yet, and every time I think about Cry, I feel so sad. Like, a couple of days after the first like apology video of Cry came out, I was thinking, I haven't seen Cry around and my YouTube. Let's see what he's up to. I haven't watched his videos in years, and I kinda wanted to rewatch his gameplay. And then I opened this channel and I saw the video and I was like, what the actual fuck? Why? Cry? What? How could you do that? What the fuck? I was so shocked. By power of speaking, I was very slowly without screaming too much. Yeah, yes. Exactly. I think older PewDiePie videos are great for learning English. Like, it was better than my teacher at making me learn the language. Just by, existing. I like Markiplier. I like these videos a lot. They were harder at first, but when you get used to the language, you start understanding a faster pacing and accent. Although sometimes with very thick accent, we kinda have trouble. But it's also because in movies especially, like, the audio is mixed so bad. Most of the time, the background noise is higher than the voices, and it makes it even harder to learn. Sorry, it's 0x. I only marry my wives. I already have wives and one husband, and that's enough for me. Can I hear something funny? Sure. Oh, sorry, it left. No, don't wanna save this drawing. Sorry, I just realized that document left. What? Yeah, I have a lot of wives. How did you not know? I have a lot of wives. I have a harem. We charge her. I'm a bit confused by the question, fishy boy. Not gonna lie. Why would I have to tell you guys about my wives? It's none of your business if I have wives or not, It's not like I keep it a secret. I mean, they always come by and say hi to me. Daily was there yesterday. Oh, thank you, Lord Valdarox. Yeah, actually, you guys on Twitch are the only people I heard telling me that my voice is relaxing and soothing. I've never been told that in real life. It always makes me blush. I'm not used to compliments. Don't worry, IQ. When you're an adult, you can have all of the maidens that you want. You don't need maidens now. Carmilla? I haven't read it yet, but I've heard about it. And I have read Dracula twice. One when I was a kid, and one when I grew up, because I didn't remember shit. I had to read it more than once, Can't forget that book. Galactic Fishy Boy, thank you so much for the follow. Team Archer? Oh! Oh, you meant that Hanzo. No, I just stole his name. Hello, Volpo. Weren't you sleeping? It's okay, we're buddies. Valdarox, we're both vampires. Let me stretch for a second. No, I got a lot of maiden's mark. I have a lot. I see, Volpo. Very smart strategy. Make him believe that you're sleeping just to pop out of nowhere like that. No, I'm not selling my wives. They're my wives. You can't have my wives. But I'm sure you'll find some nice ladies around. Like there's plenty of fish in the sea, you know what they say. Panda, you're a very good blood bag. Thank you so much for feeding your queen. Your blood is delicious and it is a very appreciated snack. No, homie. It's sleep, not farm. Volpa needs to go to sleep. I mean, you're the ones that have blood. I'm just drinking it. But don't worry, you're safe with me. I'm an ethical vampire, as I like to say. I only drink blood if I'm given consent. Wait to me. Is Volpo farming on a video game? Are you giving me quests on Minecraft? Oh, you're talking about Genshin Impact? I have never played it, but I don't like gacha games. The only one that I played for more than like a couple of weeks was the One Piece gacha game, but I lost my account. I couldn't transfer the account on my new phone, so I haven't played anything else, and I haven't tried to play it again because I've had a lot of characters and I spent a lot of time, not money, because I am buying things on a gacha, but a lot of time on events, and I'm sad that I lost everything. Umi? Umi, excuse me. Umi, no horny. Do I have to bug you? Yeah, Volpa needs to complete his challenge. He promised me he would be safe for 1 whole week straight. You're making him lose the bet. There's like no reward at the end of the bet, but you know, like it's fun to see him try. Sure, Mark, he'll believe you. Don't worry, you don't have to lie to me. I spent an absurd amount of money on Apex Legends skins. I do not regret it, though, because I have pretty skins, but I haven't played Apex in a while, so I'll do it if they will drop my favorite Revenant skin back in the game because I hadn't had the chance to get it the first time. I'm waiting for it to come back, and then maybe I'll play again. Hello, Snarkalord. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I also spent a little bit of money on the Sea of Thieves skin to have this. Okay, I had this very cool pirate ship, the one with the eyes. It's very cute. And then I bought myself a pirate costume because it had like a crow mask and it was looking very creepy, and I really liked it. But besides that, I don't think I've ever spent anything else for like... No, I've never spent in gachas. I never spent in gacha. All I spent in free-to-play games were money on Apex. Sorry, was replying to a message on my phone. Seiso means pure. It's a Japanese expression. Hearthstone. It was a good game at the beginning. I've heard... I haven't played in a while, so like all of what I've heard came from other people, other friends of mine that continued playing, that now it turned in a horrible game because it's extremely pay to win, and it wasn't like that when I was playing. I tried to get back into Hearthstone like 2 years ago, but I got bored immediately. I'm not a big fan of card games. The one that I played the most was Forza Wheel, and it played for about 1 year because then everybody stopped playing and I was having nobody, and I just got in the Leech deck and I couldn't even try it, god damn it. Yeah, well, I said, you don't get anything, but I do. So please, Umi, I beg of you, don't make him horny. I want that gift. I want him to get the other Among Us plushie. So I have three pink Among Us plushies. No, wait. Do I get the plushies if you win or if you lose? I forgot the rules. I forgot the rules. Was it for a win or for a loss? Can't you get it anyway? Oh, okay, Yumi, please continue then. Do your best to me. Everybody please send Walpo Booba pic, so maybe it becomes horny and it gets me the plushie. Oh, thank you for reminding me to drink, Yumi. Are you sure about that, Volpa? Are you sure about that? I know you very well, Volpa. I know that deep down you're very weak, Volpa. Volpa. Actually, I don't know what Volpa actually likes. Just to make sure send him everything. Oh shit, I pressed the button on my headphones by accident and I got blasted in my ears. Battery are at 70% and I got scared. Volpa, do you like fluffy tails? Well, we all like fluffy tails, so... Volpa is eligible for free bullying redeems. He gets bullied every time he comes here by me and chat. He doesn't even need to pay. Maybe he's a masochist. That's why he comes here every night, just to get insulted. One of my favorite artists is opening commissions, but I don't have the money to pay. Dang. People will tell lesbianism exists to us, man. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like, why? Damn, $100. I wish I had that money. Oh well, we'll wait another year or two to commission him again. That tonight? That's a great question, and that question needs a poll, like we always do. So I won't include read in the poll because we'll be doing that anyways before the end of the stream. But I will load triggers or request and chatting. And I'll make it 10 minutes as usual, so if people come a little later, they can still vote. Oh, hello Melody, and hello Draco. Thank you so much for Thank you so much for passing by. I love you too, and enjoy your vacation. Mwah. Chatting. Yeah, don't pay attention to the typo. Ignore the typo. Let's pretend it's not there. Come on. happens to the best of us. One thing makes me real horny, but the thing that when you said is that I swear to God, well, if it's some kind of weird, kind of fetish, I'm gonna disown you. Like if you say that it's water sports, I'm gonna strangle you. Okay? With my own little hands. I think his secret fetish is being a masochist, but he won't tell me. He won't tell me. But I know I don't need his confirmation. He wouldn't be here if he didn't like it. Cause he gets bullied every 2 seconds, so I didn't know, but maybe you like getting insulted and get horny because of that. But I'm not in your head. I can't read your mind. I'm making a supposition. For 1 second instead of shush, I read sushi. And now I'm hungry. I think another scammer is trying to write to me, but okay. No, that's very kind of you, Mallory, but I will just take the necessary amount to survive. I'm not gonna drink every little drop you have in your body. Don't want to kill anybody, just want to get a little sip. A small, teeny, tiny, itsy, bitsy, sippy of blood. Alright. Here I come. And I should add this to the redeems. Actually, you gave me an idea, Mallory. Tasty blood. Yeah, I should add this to the redeems. I should do it now. Before I forget. Followed by your message got blocked. Come on, Boba, we're talking like friends, okay? Not gonna strangle you for real. Come on. Party02, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to November King, how are you doing? Also, guys, if you haven't voted in the poll, feel free to do so. Mallory, you're a very good blood bank. Your blood is so so much for letting me take a bite. Mwah. Cute. I mean, I guess, yeah, I guess you could say that I'm cute. Okay, drama points. Okay, let me add a new one. I'll put the bite at 5k. Cause you're gonna okay, it's called I Nibble You because apparently I can't say that I bite you. Don't ask me why, but you should see it. Sorry for the accidental keyboard ASMR. I swear, all of these scammers. Oh, Alicia Wu, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang, how are you? I will let you meet up tomorrow, so I must say bye up. Oh, you're welcome, Mallory, and thank you so much for coming. I hope you'll have a good sleep and sweet dreams and good luck with the meetup. I hope you'll have a lot of fun. Bye bye. That's a cool command. I like it. Yeah, you don't have an unstable night. And you're also not horny. We all believe you, Volpo. We all do. You're not sassy baka. Not one bit. You're not fooling anybody. I knew it. I was hoping that they're not scammers, and then they're genuinely contacting me to like commission me something I don't fucking know about. They're all always scammers. So floppy hearts, yay. Yeah, well, I'm a vampire. You said good. Vampire, not elf. Vampire. Oh, chatting one. So I guess we can do a little bit of chatting. You and I. Bro, scammers don't even know how to read apparently, because I wrote I am not interested, and this guy said to me like, sure, I can make you a package of overlays. I will make you a banner for free with the logo. No, I'm not interested in getting scammed. Jesus Christ. Why is it always like this? I'm gonna remove this guy from my friend list. Also, something a bit disappointing happened to me. Like, there was a client that told me they wanted to commission me for a model, and basically I haven't heard from them in a couple of months, so I messaged them to ask if they were still interested or if I could remove them from my waiting list, because they were blocking, like they were using a slot for waiting list, since I will reopen them in like October, November, you know, when I managed to clear my older commissions. And when I clear an older commission, I usually move to the waiting list, and if the waiting list is full, I'm not taking more commissions for the waiting list. And they saw the message but didn't reply, so I'm assuming they are not interested anymore, and I removed them from the waiting list. So yeah. It's kinda annoying though, like they told me they were finishing their design and they would get back to me once they were done, but I guess they don't really care anymore. That's okay. I just wish you replied to me instead of like leaving me a read. I'll need some mic scratching in the meantime. Right on your brain, Vulva. Brain scratching. It's very intense. Well, but what the fuck? I forgot to reply to Winnie. 1 second. Yeah, I've heard about the game Among Us, and I've seen the vent, and I will be sus. I need to be sus and I need to vent. I know, Volpo. I know it's your favorite copy pasta. I know about it. I've read a lot of copy pasta, Volpo. A lot of them, more than you think, actually. I am a big expert in copy pasta culture. You know. Hello, Ash. How you doing? Oh, I'm falling asleep as well. Not gonna lie. Extra sleepy. Pampa, thank you for the alert. Good night. Have sweet dreams. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Now I can imagine. I hope that you'll be able to sleep a lot though. Probably Volpo. And that's okay, you should be sleeping too. Kansu Tatsuki, hello. Welcome. That's a good question, Deku. I don't know. It'll probably be an ASMR stream though. Instead of just like a normal gameplay. Oh, I'm getting super sleepy. I'll do some tapping. Some good old tapping. Yes, Umi is very cute. Although she might not admit it. I'm a bit jealous about her boba. Umi got a real nice boba. She could lend me a little bit of bobas, you know. Because she has a lot and I have none. Umi, why are you so greedy about your boba? Can't you share a little piece? kidding guys, don't worry. Why, Volbo? That's Omi's private information. She's allowed to decide if to share it or not, you know. Oh, Volbo, I think you made her angry. Boy, I'm falling asleep to my own ASMR. That's so weird. I think I'm just way too sleepy tonight. Hello, Drag. How are you? I was in call with my boyfriend Volpo. He bought an Elden Ring. I was watching him play. Basically, today's yawn day. Apparently, I can't stop yawning. Hello, FBI. How are you? How about some triggers without the cover of the microphone? I'm doing quite good too, Drag. Thank you for asking. I hope that you are truly doing very good and wonderful, because I'd be sad otherwise. Hello, Stray. Welcome. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I'm extra sleepy tonight. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's grace in a video game. Does that count? It's just one letter off. I am Volbo, I'm not gonna lie. I really am curious I'll catch you in this next time. Hi Archie! Welcome! Your line track. You can't have seen grass. Grass does not exist. It's a product of our imagination. Thank you so much for the lurk. Have a good night and sleep well. Thank you for passing by. See you tomorrow. Kisara. Hello. Manirito. Yay. Welcome. How was your stream? Did you have fun? Hope you had fun. Welcome Raiders. Hi Lily. Oh, let me introduce myself to those that don't know me. Hi, I am Hanzo-Chan, a vampire queen with a very smooth brain but a big heart. I mostly stream ASMR. And sometimes I do play video games, but just very rarely. You're all welcome. Hi. Can you make ASMR where you eat nuggets? I wish I could, but I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna make nuggets at 1 in the morning. I could fry some for later, but I would have to microwave them and half of the flavor would be gone. I can make curry. I can make some curry, chicken curry with rice. If only I knew how to make it, but I can try. Oh, thank you for reminding me to drink FBI. But Kisa, was your stream good? Did you have fun? Oh no, Archie, that's just cruel. What? Don't send me chicken nuggets. Also, because I only eat vegan chicken nuggets, I need to keep my health in check. And honestly, I'm getting angrier and angrier with my family because they make like healthy and vegan food when my sister is here, but now that she's away and working temporarily in a different region, like they kept adding cheese and making more meat, and those are all things that I'm trying to avoid. Like I'm purposefully buying a lot of vegan stuff to eat, and they're like ignoring it. It's like it's not even there. Especially for cheese, like they know I can't eat cheese because I have high cholesterol. Like I literally only eat cheese on pizza right now, and they made me meat with like cheese on top for dinner, and I was like, Mom, you know I can't eat that. And I bet it was my mom asking my dad to do that kind of food, because she's the one that decides what we're gonna eat anyway. Yeah, vegan chicken nuggets are so tasty. Like they honestly have the same flavor. They taste like chicken. That's all it matters to me. I can assure you that meat production are more, I would say, they create more pollution, a lot more pollution than any farm for the cereal and stuff. One of the biggest reasons why your planet is dying and is burning is production of meat. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not a really big fan of meat, but like, generally speaking, I like some fish, sometimes meat, but in very specific recipes. And then that's all. I much prefer the taste of tempeh, tofu, jackfruit, and all the other vegan options, you know. Also the consistency, I prefer vegan options to like meat because there's not fat and no nerves, and I hate biting into fat and nerves. Oh, Bubble, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang, how are you? Like, no, I'm just, I grow a little bit. Like I said, it's a topic that kind of touches me personally because I love my sister, okay? She's one of the most important people in my life. I'm super close with her, and I have family members that constantly make remarks and bad and honestly insulting jokes to her just because she doesn't eat meat. And it makes me angry to hear people like talking about vegans or vegetarians in like a bad way, in a biased way also, because like some people made it as a choice, like some people did it because they care about the animal or the environment. Some others can't eat certain foods and becoming vegan was an easier solution. And regardless of your motivation, like, it's a choice that doesn't hurt anybody. And like, when you hear your uncle keep telling my sister over and over again to go eat the grass that's in the garden since she doesn't eat meat, it kinda, like, it gets on my nerves hearing some comments. Like, it gets on my nerves because it's not a funny joke, and I can ignore it the first time, I can ignore it the second time, but the third and the fourth and the fifth and the sixth and the 10th and the 20th time and so on, like, you're doing out of spite. At this point, you're doing it because you know you're being annoying and you're not contributing to a civil discussion. You're doing to get her mad. You're doing to make her mad and make me mad. It makes me mad because it's such a stupid way of acting just because you don't have the same choice of food. Like, I do not tolerate those things, especially saying to my sister. Jacobus, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang. And just, you know, I'm the big sis, okay? I'm the big sis. If someone messes with my sister, I ain't standing around doing nothing, okay? I go in protect mode. So that's why I'm very passionate, because first of all, like, some jokes are very repetitive, they're not funny, and some are even hurtful because they're jokes made for hurting people, not for like light jokes or something. And second of all, there are so many good vegan foods that people just won't try because they say, oh, it's vegan, it must be terrible. If they only tried it, they would know it's wrong, because veggies taste so good if they're cooked in any other way that it's not boiled, you know. My sister chose to not eat meat because she cares about the animals too much, and it was immoral to her. And she also cared about the environment. She did her research. She transitioned to first vegetarian, then vegan, and she's happy, and that's all that matters to me. And she always, you know, made me try new foods, and I've always been open to try new foods. And she was able to make me do a 180 on the opinion I had on veggies, because I didn't eat a lot of vegetables. Now I almost only eat vegetables. So my uncle is a bastard. Like that one uncle, the other uncles are cool, but that one specific uncle is a fucking bastard. He's racist, he's homophobic, he's a sort of an extremist Christian, he's against abortion, he's one of the most annoying people I've ever met. He's one of those people that tries to convert you to his religion every single time you talk to him. You're asking, like, how are you? And it's worse than like those people that go, those like Jehovah people that keep on bothering every single day the families that say they're not interested in following Jehovah, you know, like they're worse than those people. It's all like those people, sort of, you know. Like, I don't give a shit about religion, and I do respect folks that are religious, but I find it extremely disrespectful when you perfectly know I don't care about that, and I do not want to join any kind of faith, and every time you see me, you try to make me change my mind. That's annoying, and you're disrespecting me. You know, like, I can't stand him. I have to, unfortunately, but I can't stand him. And yeah, Jaka, he doesn't know how to cook vegetables. He doesn't know how to cook, point blank. I love peas. How did you not want to eat them, RJ? They're so tasty. The difference track between vegan and vegetarian is that vegans won't eat anything that comes from animals. That extends to milk, eggs, honey, you know, anything that is produced by animals or with animals. So my sister doesn't buy true leather stuff. She checks for products if they use like honey or stuff like that, and if they do, she won't buy those things. She basically gets everything that's like plant-based. then like what they do in their private lives, it's not your business, and it is not your place to judge them. I do admit that it's pretty weird and extreme kinks, but as long and as there is consent and they're not truly hurting themselves, there's nothing wrong with it. BDSM is a thing. There are safe words. If you feel like you're in danger and you're feeling pain, you say the safe word and it's over. It's a kink. You don't have to take part in it if it's not your thing. But judging people that like something that's just different from your tastes, that's okay. Like you're not required to like those things, but please don't judge people that do if they're in a safe environment. And it's kind of extremes. Again, it's an extreme fetish, but there are people that are absolutely normal in their lives that just like to do those things in the bathroom, and that's fine because there's always consent. And people that like there are no AQ, there are very strict rules about BDSM. Now, you're a minor, you shouldn't be talking about those things in the first place, but I always believe in educating, so I'll just, as a general thing, hurting someone for real is not how it works. You're in a controlled environment, you have a safe word, you have people that do it as a job, and when you get introduced to it, like it doesn't involve even sexual acts. Like it doesn't have to involve those kind of acts. It can just be, for example, spanking, that's all it could be. That's still part. And I'm not part of any like BDSM community because it's not my thing, so I don't know every set rule, but you have a safe word, you decided with your master, you are in charge. Actually, when you say the safe word, your master stops. It immediately stops, it sets you free, and after the session, he or she or they takes care of you and makes sure that you're okay. Make sure that you're feeling fine, that you're not truly hurt. And it can leave bruises, definitely. It can leave little cuts because of it is how it is. But if your friend was in danger, in real danger, you wouldn't be doing that kind of stuff. You wouldn't get those scratches or those little bruises because he would have said to stop before he got them, because that's how it works. Oh no, I know, but that's because you're still young, you don't know anything, and you shouldn't be talking again about these topics at your age. But I can assure you that it's a safe environment, usually, as long as your friend is conscious and his partner is also educated and they know what they're doing. Because the problem comes when you don't know what you're really doing. But I think if they're gonna do some things, if they're smart people, they have done the research, Oh, this gazer and Kenil, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang, and thank you for reminding me to drink FBI. But if it makes you feel a bit better, I can assure you that there is consent and it's a safe environment. And that's how those things work. Because they wouldn't be doing those things if there was like even the smallest possibility of like getting hurt for real. Well, it's not like 100% safe because incidents are gonna happen. It can happen, like it can happen in normal sex too. It's never safe. Like you don't have a 100% possibility that everything will go well every single time. But no, you don't need to. Unless you see your friend with a broken arm or broken ribs, you don't have to worry. Like, okay, let's put it like that. If you see your friend with a broken arm, then you need to worry. If it's a minor scratch or a minor bruise, you don't have to worry about it. And if you are worried anyways, like, go up to them and ask them if they're fine. And if they tell you that they are, and you can see when someone's genuine, I believe, then don't worry about it, like, really. Yeah, Bubble is right. And okay, I'll tell you a little secret. Don't tell to anybody. I actually left a little scratch by accident on my boyfriend's pee-pee, and he has now a scar. Okay, and we weren't doing anything weird, but I accidentally scratched him with my nail, and he has a scar, a permanent scar, because I scratched him with my nail by accident. Like, he was feeling pain, he was in pain, okay. and I was worried because he was bleeding a little bit. It wasn't a deep cut or whatever, but he was bleeding a little bit. But like, his pee is working perfectly. It's not hard. Like, he just has a scar. And that's to say that, again, in normal sex, you can get hurt. You still can get yourself hurt, or you can by accident hurt others. And you know, that's part of life. Like, as long as it's a little scratch or a little bruise, it's okay. It's gonna happen. You can't really do anything about it because it's an accident, you know. Sang Hunter Lover, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang. I'm not selling McDonald's food, very sorry. But you can have a little Italian snack. I have crackers also. A nibble means bite. No, I couldn't write bite because Twitch said I couldn't use that word. No, I'm not dangerous. It was an accident, Bobo. Sorry, Archie. I'm trying to explain to AQ that no matter what, accidents happens, and even if he's truly worried, Like, they're they're gonna heal like stuff like that as anything else in life. It will happen. One day it might happen to you too, like you're gonna have normal sexy time with your future wife and she scratches your BB accidentally and you're gonna have a scar that will stay there forever. But it can happen. And as long as she's not cutting your dick off completely, then there's nothing to truly worry about. No, Bubble, I didn't cut his dick enough. That's also part of BDSM, and it's frowned upon some people, part of the community. Personally, like, I don't get the point, but some people are weird. But like, if you truly are worried, again, talk to him directly. Ask him if he's okay. Ask him if he's hurt or worried or something. Don't ask me if you are that worried. Talk directly to them. Make sure that they're okay. Like, as I always say, I can give you advice and I can educate people, but I can't completely solve your problems. Archie. I'm just trying to explain, okay? I'm trying to be as vague as possible and as safe as possible. You know, it's sexual education. In the end, it should be okay. Oh, Archie, thank you for gifting me a sub. That's very kind of you. Danik, you don't worry. If he say do not worry, It's okay. He would tell you, probably, if he was truly hurting. Like, trust me. Umi, you can enjoy the kitty mods now. No, I'm not sleeping anymore now, then. I wish I was a cyborg with a detachable penis. I could piss while standing up, you know. That's always been one of the things that I envied to people that had a pee-pee. It's so useful when you're out in the woods and you need to pee. Oh, hi Andy, welcome. Yeah, he maybe he is a cyborg. Ask your friend if he's a cyborg. It will be so cool. No, don't do it. Check a room that hurts like shit. You're gonna rip it off. No, Bubble. Don't rip it off. The Holy One, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang. And I'm sorry, you probably joined at a very cursed moment. Oh dang. It would have been cool if he was though. Oh, sorry, and I was trying to help a homie with his worries. And then they talked about cyborgs, and I said that it would be cool to have a detachable penis, because I could use it to pee by standing up when I take like long walks and I go on vacation on like the mountains, you know. Oh, thank you for reminding me to drink straight. I did not check that's the beautiful parts of my live streams. You never know what happens next. Oh, my water bottle is empty, so I will let you guys cool off, and I'll go also grab one of those tasty pizza snacks, and I'll be back extremely soon. Just give me some time to refill the water bottle. Okay, I'm back. Oh, Sri wants to be nibbled. Alright. Okay. Here I come. Tasty. Thank you for letting me bite you. Well, I very much appreciate the extra sip of blood. Don't worry, you're not gonna turn into a vampire. Just took a little bite. Oh, sorry, that was my stomach. I wasn't expecting that. Hello, demon. God, my snack. Hello, Ashaman. Welcome. Oh, the Stickmaster 99. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang. How are you? And oh, Tanex Kirikaya. Thank you so much for the follow as well. Welcome to the Vampire Gang. I hope that you're doing fine. Okay, now let me take a bite, because the pizza smell is making me extra hungry. the actual fuck? Well, I'm fucking eating. How dare you? How dare you ask to get bullied when I'm fucking eating? You know you don't do that. You know that my eating time is sacred. Why are you interrupting it? Fuck off, Volpo. Fuck you. I hope that you will starve, so maybe you'll understand how much important is eating. God damn. The audacity of these fox. I love you anyway, but don't do it anymore. Gator 96, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang, how are you? Yeah, I am technically bullying him, and I'm doing that so I don't have to do it twice, and I can continue eating my snack, you know, that I was trying to eat before Volpo interrupted. Nah, Volpo will never hurt his queen. Right, Volpo? Nobody asked, Bubble. That's the point. Nobody asked. I just provided the information. Because Volpo kept calling you a Katumi. Tazai 2007, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang, how are you? Oh, by the way, ask my mom where she bought these snacks, and she said she got them at Famila, which is a supermarket chain of my region. So next time I'll go there with her. I'll propose to accompany her to get a couple of stuff and a look for the snack, and I will buy more and I will see how they're called. Tongue twister? Which tongue twister, Umi? Oh, also, I baked a cake today with my mom. It's a apple pie. It's not really a pie though, because it's a like American pies are the ones that has like the crust that covers the whole thing. Mine is shaped like it's called big donut, basically. It's like a cake but shaped like a donut, and it's an apple cake. Oh, sorry, hiccup. Send picture of kitten. I wanna see it. I wanna see the kitty. My cat kept crying, and I accompanied her on the balcony of my house, but I couldn't stay for longer than 10 minutes because a lot of mosquitoes started biting me, and I had like 7 different mosquito bites, and I had to go back inside. Hello, Mommy Enjoyer. How are you? Because you're a little damn vulva. That's okay though. Hey, let me look at the picture. Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh. Oh, look at his big ears. Oh, he's adorable. Oh. Give him a kiss. A little kiss from me. But it's your bubble, you little dumb. Yeah, Mentina does that too. The problem is that sometimes she like scratches me by accident. Because she's stupid, and like sometimes she tries to jump on the table when I'm like doing something and play with my arm, but she misses, and so like in an attempt of not falling down the table, she grabs my arms or like my legs, and it kinda hurt. It's just stupid. Espana 15, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang, how are you? No! Why? My cats are cute. I like my cat, she's just stupid. Sometimes she's all dumb, you know, but like in a cute way. She's adorable. Vicky, why do you want Volpanino to fight? No fighting. Be nice. We're all friends here. Singing 1696. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang. No, I only bite people when they tell me I can bite them. I do not allow no consent bites. It's bad publicity for us hard-working vampires, you know. Use your bow, Volpa. Come on. Sorry, another recap. Come on, Volpa, you're a fox fighting a duck. We have the natural advantage. I need to grab your knife. Are you fighting me with your knife? Oh, that's also true. That's really a fair round. How about do you guys play Uno to settle this out? Huh? Uno with my special rules. So, first rule, until you get a card that you can play, you need to continue drawing cards. Rule 2, you can only win with numbers. You can't use special cards as your last card. If you have a special card and you put it down and you are with no cards left, you need to draw one card. Rule 3. You can pile up +2 and +4, and you can also buy a +2 on a +4 if you have the right color. So you have to wait for the person that has put the +4 down. You have to wait for them to announce the color, and if you have a +2 of the right color, you can use it to avoid drawing, you know, and make the people, the persons that comes after you really, really mad at you for doing that. Oh, thank you for reminding me to stretch, FBI. Oh, what about one day we all play Uno together on Tabletop Simulator? Sorry. Okay, I'm not dead. Valpa, turn into a Super Saiyan and grow your arm back. You can do it. I believe in you, Valpa. Also, guys, Next week, would you like to play Phasmophobia or Subs, of course, because I still have to do that. Actually, let me go to the sub only chat. Sorry, another hiccup. Oh, thank you for reminding me to stretch. I will stretch my legs now. 1 second, because I need to get up. Stretching my leg, stretching my leg. Oh, Nina's so kind. He's sparing his enemy. Are we back at being friends now? Are we all friends again? Sometimes my stomach rumbles a little bit, but I don't think it rumbles enough to guarantee an emote. I do have a lot of hiccups though, so maybe I should make an emote for my hiccups. Guys, come on, Nino spare team. It's over. It's the end of the fight. Nino said he spares Volpo. I don't think Volpo wants to punch Nino. Kingpin, hello! Thank you for reminding me to drink straight. Oh, Sandley SXO, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang. How you doing? Oh man, I love the taste of water. Oh, EXO is a vase. Okie dokie, I'll keep that in mind. Hello trainer, it's lovely to see you too. How you doing? Ah yes, it was all just a dream. Of course. Armando Zagner, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang, how are you? I have a notification on Discord that's bothering me. Hold up. Yeah, Umi's a little sus, but she's like a good kind of sassy, you know. Wait. like a notification Discord. I could never. I can't imagine having so many notifications. I would die. There's this bot on Telegram, and I keep on finding Gura, and I don't really like Gura, and every single time I have to find someone that will change my Gura with someone else from Hololive, and every single event that is gacha had, I kept on finding Gura instead of my Oshi, and I hate it. Why? Nina, good night. Sweet dreams. Thank you for passing by, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good sleep. Mwah. Wow. No, I'm not gonna stop playing with Waifu Boat. Why should I? There's the event. You see, that's the only gacha game that I play, because it's about on Telegram, and it's completely free. Don't have to spend real life money. And I can get the thrill of playing a gacha. Oh, you're going to Archie? Alright. Thank you so much for passing by, and have a great sleep and sweet dreams. I'll see you tomorrow as well. Bye bye. Mwah. Swear to God, if I find good again, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, but you have to grind. I hate the gachas, they're extremely tedious to me. Oh, bye Yumi. Thank you for passing by. Have a good night and sweet dreams. I love you. Mwah. The only games worth my times are the ones that I buy once, and then I don't have to spend every time I want the character, you know. No, but if I wanna play an open world game, there's Skyrim, which is always on sale. There's Elden Ring, which is an awesome game. There's, I don't know, GTA 5, even though I don't really like the multiplayer, but you know, it's a cool game. There's fuck. I know. Fuck. Brain stopped working. Borderlands, there it is. There's Borderlands 2, which is sort of also open world. Kinda. Or, well, you have a gigantic map, so it does count. Crash Chatman, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang, how are you? Imagine playing the gacha and shop €50 per bun. Yeah. Happy to hear that, Crash. What the fuck? Isn't Brawl Stars like that very fake version of um, how was that called? The other game, Clash of Clans. Or am I getting things mixed up? Bill, 1, 2, 3 days from Borderlands, 10 years Wonderland Evito. I don't like the third one, it was too cringe. Like literally, the brothers were so cringe. I couldn't continue the game. And the recall was so weird too. I don't know how they were able to make that game so bad. Sorry, it's made by the same people made Clash of Clans. Oh, that makes a lot of sense, honestly. No, like, guys, trust me. The writing team did an awful job with Borderlands 3. I was about to say 3, which is 3 in Italian, but whatever. Like, seriously. And there's this thing that I have no clue why they did it, but so you know the recoil that usually in weapons it goes vertically right or in a pattern, but the pattern is usually still vertical. Well, in Borderlands, for some reason unknown to me, and I'm still trying to understand why the recoil is horizontal. So I have like your weapon going left and right, and I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to control that? I'm not playing Chivalry. I don't need to drag my fucking weapon, you know? Oh, Cricket, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang, how are you? And thank you for reminding me to stretch. Hi Daza. Talking about Borderlands 3. Like and no, I haven't played Venus Wonderland because I don't have the money to buy it. Like I have some expenses to do, so I'm trying to buy as little things as possible. Also, my boyfriend's birthday is in like 20 days or something. A little bit, like I think 23 days. Well, less than a month. And I need to get him something for his birthday. So I can't buy video games for me, because I gotta buy video games for him. Oh, thank you, Cricket. It's very nice of you. I hope that you're having a very good day. Oh, by the way, guys, did you see the news about the Borderlands live action movie? And not Borderlands, sorry, the Bioshock live action movie. Did you guys know about it? I'm a bit worried, I'll be honest. Because, okay, here is my boyfriend and my guess. We had basically the same guess and the same idea. We think it's gonna be a prequel of Bioshock 1. We think it will follow like the Ryan's story, so like the construction of Rapture and like the falling down of the city, and then the final scene will probably be like the beginning of Bioshock 1, and it will end like that. That's our guess. That's what we think will be. Hello Ari! Thank you so much for the lurk. Hope that you're having a nice evening. Or day. Or night. Nah, she's not gonna obliterate you, but don't worry. Oh. I wanted to try it, honestly, because it really looked like a cool game. One day I'll do it. One day I'll play Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Yeah, it's the 15 here too. No, well, but you gotta trust me. I'll protect you. Which movie? The Bioshock Netflix live action movie. That one. Oh, Mike scratching, go wide. You should check it. Maybe it's there. One 1K episodes. Holy! Those are a lot of episodes. Oh, you're making me curious, Nima. Making me real curious. Hello, Waterman. How are you? I need to stretch my neck because it's starting to hurt a bit. 1 second. Don't mind the weird motions, that's normal. Oops, I hit my microphone, sorry. Thank you for reminding me to drink. Also, you know what I should get? I should buy one of those pillows that people use during flights. The one that you put around your neck and it helps you, like, you know. Maybe it will help me. I haven't watched One Piece in so long. I look for like neck pillow. You know what? Or one of those. Actually, I think it's better. One of those sort of. They're still like pillows, sort of, but like you put them in the oven, so they heat up. I had handmade one that had the rice in it, or like one that you connect the electricity and heats up. And those are really nice, I think. Okay, I have found. Well, there are a lot of neck pillows. Now, which one will be the best one? Oh my god. Okay, I found the best one. It's shaped like a dragon. I will add it to my throne. Oh my god. Wait. No fucking way. That's... I know which dragon it is. Isn't this Ryu? Isn't it Ryu? Like the was it its name, the one from Studio Ghibli? Yeah, it was called Ryu. Oh, it's him. Oh my god, it's holy, and it doesn't even cost a lot. It's like 30 euros. Oh my god, that's so cute. And it has very high reviews. Oh no, wait, never mind. Scroll down to see the pictures. And it's kind of ugly. But not that ugly. I kinda vibe. I kinda vibe with his looks. Wait, let me look at the pictures. It looks so stupid. Oh, brightly couple. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the member gang. Yeah, the neck pillow. No, it's a bit of a scam. Oh, I'm a bit sad. Looks a bit ugly. Yeah, it is a bit ugly. It's probably a bootleg version. And ever was I thought that Amazon was selling an official one. Damn. Maybe I can find it. If it's not like custom made or something. Although I don't think. Then here I thought I had found that house thingy. Naked pillow, Volpo, what the fuck? Volpo, you're being horny. Volpo. Volpo, you me and Amalgos now. I don't know, Volpo looked a little bit horny to me. It's a little bit sus, Volpo. It's a little bit sus. Just saying. Kinda seemed like a horny sentence to me. No, you said you thought it was a naked pillow, so I don't know. Well, but do you have a fetish for necks? It might be. you know. There are people that like kisses on the neck, you know. Oh, I can't eat cheese. I have high cholesterol. It's too high. And it's genetics, so I need to stay away from cheese and milk. Yeah, kisses are good. No kiss, Papa. How do I give you a little kiss? Kisses are cute. Oh, Papa. Are kisses your weak spot? Are they? Are you telling me that's your weak spot? A little kiss? Alright. Giving you a lot of kisses, Papa. These are all for you. Sure, Papa. I'm gonna get that second Demagos. I can't tell you that much. I'm determined. And if a lot of kisses are what it'll take for me, I'll give you tons of kisses. Kinda. Okay, I'll be honest. The other one, the one with the flower on the head, don't know why it makes me laugh a lot. I think it's kinda cute though. But if I have to be like 100% honest, I'd rather have people help me out getting that fucking 2TB SSD, cause that's my main concern right now, since I'm running out of space on my disk, and I kinda need better memory, so it runs faster. Waterman, you're not a dog. You're like 25% vampire, 25% human, and 50% water. Where does the dog come from? Like, honestly, guys, I really do need the memory. Because I have barely, like, I have less 1/3. I think I have 1/4 memory left on my only and main disk. And since it would cost me like the same to get a 2 TB SSD, and I have like a lot of space, and it's taking up just one slot. Like that's what I wanted to do. That's like something that I would like to get eventually, but it's like I think sort of less than 200 euros, but close. And as I said, I have like other expenses to make, and what I'm doing is like I keep installing and uninstalling games every time I need the space, and it's getting a little bit annoying because like I have installed a few games already, and they're the ones that I will always play. I have to be careful. Yeah, because my idea was like to move the games on the SSD and keep all of the work related stuff, so like live 2D model, comics and art and commissions on the HDD. And that's what I wanted to do. Nah, you're not affordable. If it's just the tail and the R's, it's called Kemono Mimi. If it's an anthropomorphic animal, then it's a furry. They're two different things. Oof, my back. Oh, right. Let me check one thing, because I wanted to read another chapter of Pen Pal, but I need to check how long it is, because if it's too long, I don't wanna spend too much time, because then I'll never go to bed. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 pages. It's 19 pages. Do you guys think we can finish it in like 20 minutes? Or like 19 pages are too much to read in 20 minutes? All I fun at high school, like I had a hell of a time, but like in the bad sense. I hated high school, I hated school in general, because the people treated me so. Oh, nice. Music helps me calm down as well. You know what? I'll start reading, and worst case scenario, and just keep the page in mind. So, pop. Okay, we are officially. Oh, Baba, you're going to sleep now? Okie dokie. Good night. And sweet dreams. Sleep well, Bobo. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Okay, yeah, worst case scenario. I'll just try to remember at which page we are. Okie dokie. I can continue reading a little bit of pen pal. It was my stomach again. The next chapter is called Balloons. When I was 5 years old, I went to an elementary school that, from what I've come to understand, was really adamant about learning through activity. The school was part of a new program designed to allow children to rise at their own pace. And to facilitate this, the administration encouraged teachers to come up with inventive and engaging lesson plans. Part of the underlying rationale, I think, was that if the teachers could trick the students into forgetting that they were at school or that they were doing homework, the students would be more enthusiastic about their work. Moreover, if the student cultivated an eagerness for school right out of the gate, then the general apathy that has its way of creeping into most students as the years go by could be staved off. To this end, each teacher was given the latitude to create his or her own teams that would run for the duration of the grade, and all the lessons in math, reading, etc. will be designed in the spirit of the theme. These themes were called groups. There was a space group, a sea group, an earth group, and the group I was in, community. Regardless of the gravity of the curriculum, kindergarten in the United States, aside from very basic writing skills, you don't learn much except how to tie your shoes and how to share. And though as a result of that, most of the grade isn't very memorable. This is particularly true if you enter kindergarten with most of the writing skills that they expect you to develop by the time you have exceeded. As one of the students who was in this position, I found that, as I look back now, I remember the people fairly well, but the actual curriculum remains mostly a mystery to me. But perhaps this isn't all that unusual. I do remember two things very clearly. I was the best at writing my name in the correct way, which I had mastered some time before entering the grade, and the balloon project, which was really the hallmark of the community group, since it was a clever way to show how a community functioned at a very basic level. The concept of the balloon project was fairly straightforward. Each student would release a balloon with a note attached, and then would wait for a response from whoever happened to find the balloon. I would ask them to enclose a picture of their IR, if possible, and provide a return address so it could become pen pals. The teacher would post each picture on a large map that she had hung on one of the walls in the classroom. and this would help us see not merely how far the balloon had traveled, but the important communication was in bringing the community together. I remember a project being on a Friday because a culmination of weeks of discussion and preparation for this exciting event made it feel as if I was having a 3-day weekend. The rocky start with which I had begun kindergarten had finally smoothed, and I talked excitedly with my friends, Josh, each day as we eagerly awaited the Friday launch. The morning of the launch, all the students walked into the classroom and saw that there was a fully inflated helium balloon tied off with a ribbon taped to each desk. Our tables were laid out in a grid, and so the balloons had the same arrangement as planted trees in a lot. At the right angle, they would all line up, but if you moved just a little to your left or right, they would fan out, and you could see them all again. We had known about this project since the first week of class, so we had known, at least abstractly, what to expect on Balloon Day. Despite this foreknowledge, however, walking to a classroom full of balloons gave the room the same ambience as that of a birthday party, and in response, the kids behaved as if it were one. The balloons were all different colors, and upon seeing this, the students began bartering heatedly with one another for their favorite colors almost immediately. It took the teacher much longer than normal to organize and stifle the students, but gradually we were subdued at our desks and were asked to take out our assignment for that day. The preceding Friday, the teacher had sent us home with instruction to write a note with our parents' assistance. All of the notes had to follow a loose structure, but we were allowed to be creative within those boundaries. Hello Kakushi66, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the member gang, how are you? My note read to something like this. Hi, you found my balloon. My name is blank, and I attend blank elementary school. You can keep the balloon, but I hope you write me back. I like Mighty Max, exploring, building forts, swimming, and friends. What do you like? Write me back soon. Here is $1 for the mail. At the bottom of the page, I drew a little stick figure saying hi, and a word bubble next to his head, and after a few moments of consideration, I drew a balloon in his hand. On the dollar that I brought from home, I had written 4 stamps right across the front, which my mom said was unnecessary, but I thought it was genius, so I did. Sitting on each of our desks was a marker, a pen, a piece of paper, and an envelope. The first part of the project for that day was to transcribe the notes we had composed at home, after which we would put it in the envelope and attach it to the balloon. If we wanted to, we could draw a picture on it. There was a palette of paint with some brushes and cups of water sitting on a long table just in front of the teacher's desk for the kids who elected to paint a picture on their note. It was a sunny day, and those who wished to paint on their note were told to finish by a certain time, so the letters could be set out to dry in the sun. Only a handful of kids were brave enough to send their art out in the world. Hi Kakushi, welcome. I hope that you'll have a good stay. We are reading a book called Pen Baller right now. Alright, I'll do some scratching. There was a palette of paint with some brushes and cups of water sinking. Oh no, wait, I already read that. After the teacher had finished giving us our instructions, most of my peers resumed their rowdy attempt at reading balloons while the teacher began assisting the few students who had forgotten to bring their letters to class. As for me, I started on my note immediately because I didn't want it to be sloppy. Crazy Gamer, thank you so much for the follow.
Welcome to November Gang, how are you? Oh, that's good to know. Good to know, well.
My handwriting, at least back then, was quite nice. With the guidance of my mother, I'd been practicing writing while simultaneously learning how to read for a fair amount of time before I had begun kindergarten. Since the letter was already written, all that was left for me to do was copy it down verbatim. I had broken my left arm some weeks before, so the plaster cast made it difficult to reposition and steady the paper as I went. But finally, I simply laid the heavy arm on the paper, leaned on it, and began transcribing, feeling thankful that I was right-handed. I took care with each stroke of the pen because I knew that I wouldn't be able to erase. I have never written anything important in pen before. Everything of any consequence that I had ever marked on the page was only as permanent as I wanted it to be. But now, each straight or curved line I marked the paper with had a tint of finality in it, and this only served to threaten the stability of my penmanship even more. But this was the way it had to be.
Thank you for reminding me to drink coffee. Toro Peligroso 3 OMG. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the member gang, how are you?
Several years before, when the students were still writing their notes in pencil, there had been a storm the day after the balloons were released. Virtually no letters were mailed back, although there was no way to determine exactly why that happened. It was suggested that the pencil marks washed out much too easily, and so to be safe, we should use ink from that point on. I drew the last line on the paper and sat back with satisfaction. I interrupted my teacher's conference with another student to show her the letter, and she approved enthusiastically and sent me back to my seat. Oh, thank you, Toro. I'm Italian. That's why we have a very similar language. With my remaining time, I took to decorating the balloon. Mine was red, and it suited me just fine. With no interest in trading my balloon for another color, I tried to think of what I could draw on it. I decided that Spider-Man would make the most sense. I got to work. I spent about 2 minutes trying to figure out how to draw Spider-Man's head before I realized that it was impossible. Deciding that a plain balloon was actually better than one with a drawing on it, I put the marker away and went to talk with my best friend Josh. It usually took him a little longer to write things because he was left-handed and would occasionally smudge what he had just written, and his hand moved against the paper from left to right. I went over to him that day, partially to help him, but mostly because I wanted to invite him to my house after school, or what would have been our first sleepover. When the teacher told us to return to our desks, I walked back but froze as my letter came into view. It was wet. I looked around to see if someone might betray himself by laughing, but all my peers were sitting attentively at their desks now. I craned my neck over their workspaces and saw that quite a few kids had painted pictures. I realized that someone who must have been trying to dry a paintbrush had carelessly sprinkled water droplets onto my note. The ink had already begun to run in outward arcs where the water touched it. The letter was still legible in parts, but some words were nearly obliterated. Others were simply incomprehensible. Rather than being a fan of exploring, according to my letter, I was an avid exploring enthusiast. I wanted to know who did this. I felt that I had put more effort into writing that letter than any of my peers, and so for someone to so carelessly deface it was unthinkable. But there were so many kids who had painted pictures on their notes that it would take too long to attempt to figure out who might have vandalized my letter. Attempting to repair, or at least minimize, the damage seemed more pressing. Hello, Mr. Ladude.
Welcome. How you doing?
There was no time to recreate the letter in its entirety. I tried about rewriting just the damaged parts, but if I crossed them out and tried again, my pen pal would think that I didn't know how to spell. I reassured myself that there would be other letters and other chances, and I walked quickly to the table where the paints were. I threw off a paper towel and tried to dry off the note as fast as I could without smearing the reanimated ink. The teacher called us alphabetically to the far side of the classroom. One by one, we stood in front of a wall-sized map of the city and smiled with our balloon feathers held tightly in our fists. The mechanical whirring of the Polaroid camera repeated as each of us had our picture taken. After the film had developed, we put the photographs in our envelopes along with our letters. The teacher handed each of us another letter to enclose, which I imagine explained the nature of the project, while also expressing appreciation for their participation in it. The pen pals would have been provided with the mailing address of the school and asked to mail their letters promptly so that the project could progress. I think I would have a easier time learning Spanish just because it's similar to Italian, like the pronunciation of words and the structure, since both of those languages come to Latin. But yeah, if I wasn't Italian, I think I'd have a harder time. Definitely. Then again, there are a lot of Italians that can't speak their own language, so never say never. That was the whole project. Doing these simple things would allow us to build a sense of community without having to leave the school, and do it safely. I would also practice our reading and writing through correspondences without even realizing we were doing schoolwork. Everyone, faculty and students alike, loved this project, and it had been a huge success every year, with the exception of the year it stormed. I marched single file out of the back door of the classroom and into the courtyard outside. Keeping our formation, we pressed our backs against the wall on the building so that we could pose for a group photograph. One of the students, by name Chris, had become so excited upon exiting the classroom that, as soon as he saw the sky above, he let his balloon go and started cheering. I think his enthusiasm would have spread quickly if the teacher had been a little slower in scolding him. "Now you're going to be the only one in the picture without the balloon, Chris," she snapped. The boy started to cry. He had a sore throat, so his complaints were hoarse and raspy. I remember thinking that it sounded funny, and I suppose there's some justice in the fact that I cooked his sore throat a couple days later. "Oh no, it's okay, don't worry. Besides, it's pretty late for me. It's almost 3 in the morning, so I'd be going in, let's say, around 5 minutes anyway. 5:08, 5:10, yeah." Yeah, I think writing would be harder than like speaking, but that goes for every language, because you have to learn like a lot of grammar rules. You know, I always thought that like writing A language is always harder than speaking. For some reason, it always seems like that. I would like to say that in a demonstration of solidarity, at least one other student let a balloon go. Or even better, that we all let ours go as stood by Chris, balloonless and proud. But it was kindergarten. Most of the kids stood were there with restrained amusement, while others advertised just how funny they found Chris' plight. In the end, Chris sulked at the very edge of the group picture and held his left hand out of frame, clutching an imaginary balloon with a frown etched so firmly in his face that it seemed like it might just outlast the lifetime of the picture that he was posing for. After the photo was taken, we formed a circle around the teacher who said a few things about friendship and community that I imagined went mostly unheard by the student, whose attention was now myopically focused on losing grips on their balloon's tethers. When her speech was finally over, the countdown began.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5.
There was a collective groaning protest. She did this frequently, although we didn't know what this number was. We knew it was a way of stalling.
1.
All at once, each kid yelled whatever their chosen launch word was, and the courtyard became a carnival as 2,000 brightly colored floating balls light in the sky. We ran chasing our balloons and tried desperately to distinguish them from one another. Cross currents and updrafts flung the balloons wildly in different directions, and our human counterparts mirrored their movements on the ground below. Several kids collided with one another as they ran frantically chasing their balloons, but instead of light, there were lots of fight. Oh, I know a couple of simple words. I can't speak Spanish, but I can kind of understand it, because there are a lot of words that Italian and Spanish have in common. Mr. Anthony, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang, how are you? Hello. Despite the ruckus, I heard a rogue blast off. I shoot my eye down from the sky to see Chris releasing a bright green balloon, and that the teacher had just given him so that he could participate. As the balloons reached ever upwards, it became almost impossible to track my own balloon, and this brought with it a new kind of excitement. Where would he go? How would I find it? I remember that day so clearly. When I think about it, I can almost feel a phantom sun on my face, and can sometimes, just faintly, smell my teacher's perfume. It was one of the happiest days that I've ever had. From Italy as well?
Meow. Hello, Kayako.
Over the next couple of weeks, the letters started to roll in. Most of the notes came, as required, with pictures of different landmarks, and the teacher would pin each picture on the pink wall map that we had taken our Polaroids in front of. Arranging them directly on the map made it easy to see where the letter had come from and just how far the balloon had traveled. We did this at the very beginning of class each day, which was really a smart idea because we actually looked forward to coming to school to see if our letters had come in. Oh yeah, I've learned English by watching PewDiePie. School didn't really teach advanced English, so I had to do it myself. For the duration of the year, I would have 1 day a week where we could write back to our pen pal or another student's pen pal in case her letter had not come in yet. Day after day, I arrived at school excited, but left dejected at the fact that my letter hadn't arrived yet. There were other students who didn't receive letters either, and every balloon would be found, and this was something the teacher had reminded us of frequently. But this fact didn't offer me any consolation. I worried that all my hard work would have been for nothing, and I started to resign myself to the idea that I would have to write to one of my peers' pen pals if I wanted to have anyone to write to at all. But then one day, it came. I'll finish the page, and then I'll be reading someone because I'm super tired. My letter was one of the last to arrive. Upon entering the classroom, I looked at my desk and saw that, once again, there was no letter waiting for me. But as I sat down, the teacher approached me and asked me about the letter I had written. She asked me if I remembered what I had sent away with the balloon. I was a bit taken aback, but I told her about what I wrote, and about the dollar, and about the drawing. When I finished, she brought her hand from behind her back and said with a smile, "I think this is for you then." Yeah, it's 3 AM here too. That's why I'm tired, because I need some sleep. Do some tapping. I was delirious with excitement, and my confusion regarding her questions about the letter I sent ended when I saw the envelope. On the back, right over the seal, there was a drawing of a stick figure holding a balloon, just like the one I had drawn. The letter really was for me. I must have looked ecstatic, because as I was about to open it, she put her hand on mine to stop me and said, "Please, don't be upset." I didn't understand what she meant. Why would I be upset now that my letter had come? I was mystified that she wouldn't even know what was in the envelope, but of course, I know now that she had screened the contents to make sure there was nothing obscene. But sitting at the desk, I was baffled by her concern that I would be disappointed. My balloon hadn't gotten lost. The person who found it hadn't just thrown my letter away. Other possible details seemed negligible and insignificant to me. But when I opened the envelope, I understood her reaction. There was no letter. The only thing in the envelope was a Polaroid, but I couldn't make out what the image was. It looked like a patch of desert, but it was too blurry to decipher. It appeared as if the camera had been moved while the picture was being taken. I turned the Polaroid over, but there was nothing on the back. It was just the Polaroid and nothing more. There wasn't even a return address. I realized that I wouldn't be able to write back, and since there was no way to tell where the picture was taken, I couldn't even be placed anywhere on the map. Instead, my teacher tacked it on the side of the map next to the compass rose, out of the way, but still a part of the project. I was crushed. Yeah, me too, Toro, but I gotta try sleeping, because if not I keep on getting very few hours of sleep since I'm forced to wake up at midday at the latest. When I got home, my mom asked me how my days was, and so I told her I had gotten a letter from pen pal, and she became visibly excited. I think she had always known that I might never get a response, and as time went on, and my potential contact remained silent, her consolation shifted from optimism and possible potential to realism and acceptance. So, when I actually received something, she was both shocked and overjoyed for me, so she knew how badly I wanted someone to write me back. When I told her that there was no letter, only a Polaroid, she joked that maybe my pen pal had bad handwriting and was embarrassed after seeing how good mine was. I didn't think that this was actually the case. The letter had been damaged before it even touched the sky. But my mother's words always seemed to have the ability to make me feel better, so I accepted her rationale, and I felt happy that I had gotten anything at all. The school year passed on, and the letters had stopped coming for nearly all of the other students. After all, you can only continue written correspondence with a kindergartner for so long. This was expected by the teacher, and a lot was worked into the curriculum. Our Friday letter writing sessions slowly morphed into their projects, and everyone, including myself, had lost interest in the letters almost completely. I still took them with a picture from time to time. In some way, I still felt as if I had been cheated, but then again, there were students who had received nothing at all because their balloons had apparently been lost or disregarded. Recognizing this, I realized that I was being greedy to those kids, and so, anytime I felt compelled to complain, I would bite my tongue. Gradually, internalized this pretended acceptance and simply moved on both in appearance and thought, until I got another envelope. And I think we'll be closing the stream here. Because I'm getting super sleepy. Alright. Or page 37.
Oh, thank you, Tara. That's very kind of you.
Sometimes I read words wrong or eat my own words, but I think reading out loud to you guys, it's helping me be more, how could I say, precise with my reading. It's improving my speech.
There it is.
Alright, let's see. Who could I be rating? Do you have a streamer that is playing something like a friend? One of your favorite streamers that we could rate? I love reading. I'm more of like a fiction fan than like history fan. I do love history too, but usually I tend to prefer fiction. And I don't know, it's just more interesting, I guess. To me at least. Let's see, we could... Got me. Do you have suggestions?
Oh, Vicious D, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the November Gang.
Super sorry you arrived at the end of the stream. Oh, there's not many people streaming, is it? Well, if that's the case, I will let you live at this hour. Honestly, fair. No, I get it. Let me check. Okay, there's Hills, and she's the only person doing ASMR live right now that I can see.
Oh, you're welcome, Red. Thank you so much to you guys for
Same here. So I know we rated the Hills yesterday, but that's completely fine. I've rated the same person even like 5 times in a row, so I've done worse. And she's very good and I love her voice, so it's like good excuse to rate her.
Hello, Xi, to you. Thank you so much for the follow.
Welcome to the Vampire Gang. I'm very sorry you came right at the end of the stream.
Oh, Betsutsumaki, thank you so much for the follow.
Welcome to the Vampire Gang.
Hope that you're doing okay.
Okay guys, here is the rate message that you can copy and paste. You can follow me on my socials and join my Discord server if you want. If you're subbed, next week we'll be playing Phasmophobia together on Discord, only for subs, so if you're interested, feel free to join, and don't forget to connect your Twitch to Discord so you can access the sub-only channel. That's it. Thank you so much guys for being here tonight, and
I wish you a good night of rest and sweet dreams. I love you all. 99.